So if you're living in Teesside or East Yorkshire, I've got some interesting news for you, or even if you're thinking about moving to those places, because these are two of the new property hotspots. So according to recent research from the Halifax, over 60% of potential first-time buyers would be willing to move to a different area to get onto the property ladder. So I was wondering if it's something to do with kind of working from home, because you could have a situation where you're residing in a less expensive place to live, whilst benefiting from salaries that might be paid in a different area, especially if you've got a job in the world of something like IT or marketing or something of that nature. So people of Hull and people of Middlesbrough, this could be really good news for your areas because these are two of the least expensive places to get onto the property ladder in the UK. So the average property price in the UK is over 280,000, and according to this research by the Halifax, you can buy a property in Hull and Middlesbrough for an average of 156,000. So therefore, people buying in these areas are less affected by the rises in interest rates that we've been experiencing recently, because they're not having to borrow quite so much money to get onto the property ladder. So if you're living in those areas, yes, those mortgage rates are higher for you than same as everybody else. However, you're less affected, and people living in other areas could consider moving to those two places to get onto the property ladder much more affordably.